Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. As you can tell, I'm in my kitchen and it's been the end of the night. I've had a few sherbets and I've got the bottom of the bottle to review. So this is Chevalier de Fauvert, Pays d'Oc, Sauvignon Blanc. So basically it's a French white wine. Let's not, let's get to the nitty gritty. So, I've looked on the internet, I've typed in Google, I've spoken to Google about 6 times, it's come up with absolutely fuck all. So, we'll go with what we're going to go with. So, straw coloured pour, white to straw coloured pour, but it's not white, is it? It's clear. So it's not white. And it's funny because they call it a white wine, but that's not fucking white in any way, shape or form. But anyway, this fucker is white. That's white there. You see? That's not white. But then again, they call red wine when it's black. But hey. Can I have a bottle of black wine, please? We ain't about fucking black wine. It's red. Can I have a bottle of white wine? We ain't about. It's fucking clear, twat. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? At least rosé wine is actually rosé, so fair play to the rosé people. You've actually got your colour spot on. So there we go. It's straw to colour on the nose. I can smell alcohol. That's what I can smell. So the strength is 12.5%. So good strength for a white wine, to be fair. And if anybody wants to know the strength for the red wine I've just reviewed, it's 13%. Not that I told them, because, I didn't, So, I've been on the beer tonight, the wine, shall we say. And had a few bottles with a good friends, had a laugh, had a takeaway, had a good night. And that's what it's all about. Getting back to normality, talking to friends. Getting the piss took out of you, and when you get the piss took out of you by friends, it's all good. And putting the world to rights as you do. We've all got something in our lives that we need to, put the world to rights on. I've had a year of it, and let's be fair. This year was bad. I would say the last 18 months, because I wasn't happy in my old job, which is why I moved to that job, and that job turned out to be a fucking cesspit of shit. But you don't know until you move. And then I've moved to this job, and all of a sudden I'm in heaven. But sadly at the moment my anxiety doesn't know that, and it's still thinking that I'm still in the old job. I dare say things will get better, and I'll be in a fantastic place soon. And work-wise, I'm already in that place. I can't believe the transition from 6 weeks ago to now. Nobody overwatching me, free reign. Just get your work done. 2 breaks a day. Don't bother having a dinner break. Just do your 8 hours with your 2 breaks and go, get the work done, show the boss what I'm doing. You can see that I'm working hard, which I am working hard, and I couldn't be happier in a job. I still have moments where I still have negative moments, but I know that I'm in a job that you could literally dream for. So fair play to that. And if the boss is watching, you've got an amazing gardener who will perform amazingly. Yeah. Not at the moment though. I'm off pissed, so can't anymore. I'll be honest, I'm struggling to taste fuck all at the moment. Getting some citrus elements in this, but I'm off tanked. Apple, hint of peach, and it's a funny thing when you actually, obviously I'm not sober by any means, but trying to pick out flavours when you've had a beer or two is not easy. Yeah, it's easy drinking. I drank it earlier, and to be honest, I didn't really rate it. Couldn't taste any flavours. Now I'm concentrating and trying to pick out flavours. I can get the flavours. I might not be able to tell what they are 100%. But hey ho, none of us are perfect in life. And that's something we must all, And, in life, I know that I'm a good gardener, a very good gardener. I love what I do. I am, I've got a wife, children, a grandchild, maybe two. I'm a nice person. I am not perfect. By no means. I review myself. I don't need people to critique me. I critique myself. But does that make me a better person, that I can spot my own issues, my own downfalls? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? The best of us can see what's wrong with people around you, but also what's wrong with yourself. And if we look at ourselves, and if you're in a relationship where, I don't know, you're abusive, or you're physically or mentally abusive, if you look at yourself and say, I'm better than this, my partner deserves better than this, then please, be the big person and change the way you are. Apologise. The best of us know we're in the wrong. If you do something that is wrong and you don't know you're in the wrong, then you're an utter twat. But the best of us know that we're doing wrong. And to be honest with yourself, I know that I'm a good person. 99% of me is totally pure and a good person. I know that I drink too much, and I know that. And but I also know that tablets are not the right way for me, because they inhibit too much and they turn me into a vegetable, and the side effects and stuff. But if you're in a relationship where you're being, it's not just mentally, not just physically abusive, but mentally abusive, if you're being wrong to your children, it's not a bad thing to look at yourself and say, fucking hell, that bloke who's doing a beer with you, he's actually talking some good stuff. He's actually talking some sense. And looking at yourself and changing yourself, you know, in the end of the days, you know, being that better person, your immediate, say, spouse, whatever, your family, everyone around you will see that you are changing, and you know, it's a way to get into. I've seen too many people that are bad people who couldn't be better, and they just haven't tried to be better. And every day, because of the way I am, I examine my own self and critique myself. And with regards to my wife and family, I'm a very good person. I care more than you could imagine. But, you know, the one Achilles heel is drinking, because I suffer with anxiety too much, you know. But it's, you know, it's a thing where if we are doing, or we are in a bad relationship, or we are doing something where we can look at ourselves and think, I am doing wrong here, then changing is such a big thing, you know. There are people all around the country, the UK, the world, that are doing wrong, you know. You should never, and let's look at religions and that. Yes, if you're religious, and fair play to you if you are. I'm not religious, couldn't give a shit about it. But when a religion is thousands of years old, that religion has no place in today's society, because today's society isn't 5,000 years ago. And so some of the beliefs that you think that you're believing in are real. I mean, you look at some of the ways that men treat women in some societies, and you think, yeah, but these religions are from that time. 5,000 years ago it was a very different thing. Just as it is with race, slavery and all that other bollocks in the world. You know, what happened then isn't today. And like the Black Lives Matter, you know, what happened in America, you know, that was a naughty thing. The person who was killed wasn't no innocent party. Shouldn't have been killed, that's fair play. But wasn't no innocent party in any of it. You know, he was a career criminal. You know, if it was somebody who wasn't a criminal, who was a totally clean person, then you can understand what's going on in the world. But we have to remember that, you know, fucking gone off on a tangent now and I can't fucking get back. No, I've lost it. But yeah, not all people are good, you know. And at the moment in the world, so much shit is happening. Getting people crossing the UK, crossing from France to the UK. There are many people who are legitimate migrants, legitimate. And then there's lots of these that aren't legitimate. There's just blokes coming across. And let's be fair, we don't know if they're terrorists. We don't know. They can use the same bullshit that all the kids in the family are left at home. And I'm sorry, but in any life that I would live, if I was trying to get abroad to move to another country, my wife and kids would come with me. There's no way they'd be left at home. No way. If you're a loving human being, you bring your family with you. If you're in a war-torn country, your family comes with you. You don't go off on your own, they come with you. What society worldwide would do that? Anyway, back to the wine. And shit. I ain't got long. Less than a minute. Getting more tropical flavours now, peach and that. And I've got to say, it's coming out a nice flavour now.